All right. Welcome to another episode of Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your chief, JaHaRaa, leader of the Kim Dynasty and the Spiritual Bandits, because we take our abundance, we don't ask for what's so rightfully ours. And on today's episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show, we like to do an energy tarot read. So I'm going to pull energy, see what's coming through. If you watched the channel, watched the jump yesterday, we had an unboxing video. There was a new episode of Cigar Talk and more visuals. So I did the episode of Cigar Talk on my reaction and review to Pokemon Concierge. I did an unboxing video for a bandana I got from JaHaRaa, and I did is it Crybaby? That Meg Thee Stallion song. I use cash shit for the unboxing video. I use Crybaby for the visuals. But this song is just making me hype. The song's making me hype. Even when I watch the music videos make me hype too. You know what I'm saying? Meg is that. I hate you hate to say it. She got the body, but you know what I'm saying. Blah, blah, blah. So, but her body. So we added a new band, added a new band to the jacket, added a new. Alright, so yeah. Alright. So as always, Tangential Thoughts is a guided journal that you can purchase on Amazon. It's filled with quotes and pictures. And this is my Arthur copy. So you see, it has a quote, and then it has my response to the quote. So this one was, even though it was a short quote, This one says, hurt people. Yehuda Berg. I had a long J for that one. Long excerpt for that one. But this was the cigar I smoked that day, and my little review. I was at Cigar Talk, August 11th, poolside chilling. Yeah, so I wrote a little bit. What else? Yeah, I was just getting some ideas down. So, you know what I'm saying? And this is how I use the book. I'm trying to check, make sure I ain't giving out no good stuff. Yeah, so, like, this is how I use the book. Like, yes, there are lines over here on this side, but everywhere there's a free space is a chance for you to jot down your own thoughts and ideas. And so I think I was doing like a little freestyles a little bit, and I started drawing pictures. So this is how I use the book. I was at one point, and here's like the perfect manifestation, right? So my friend Bree took me out to Cigar Lounge. She had a copy of my book. We brought it, we exchanged books. I signed her copy of a book. She signed my copy. The person who was taking our pictures, that DJ, he signed the book. Our waitress for our server for the day, she signed the book. This was cigar smoke. And this is how I knew I was just beginning. This is how you knew I was in the beginning stages, because I put this upside down. I put the cigar band upside down, but I don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm much more intentional about my entries. It's still unprofessional reviews, so I'm just going through them, just reacting to them, see how I like what I do. I'll be liking. I'm an artist. I like the simple shit. Does the band look cool? Because if the band don't look cool, I'm probably not going to even touch it. I'm not even going to pick it up. But even the psychology behind that is like, yo, if they take this much time to spend into the band, how much time do they spend into making that cigar? So it's stuff like that. So the cigar bands. Lost track. Anyway, Tangential Thoughts version 1. And this is my Arthur copy for Tangential Thoughts version 1L. And if I just happen to have a Polaroid, I think I ran out of Polaroids too. But if I have a Polaroid, I'll definitely take a Polaroid. So here's Ryder and Reed. I saw them at the church one day. They was walking past, and daggone, they saw the Jeep. I said, "You want to paint it?" And they said, "Yeah." And their mom let them paint the Jeep. So she recorded. I think I think I gave her the picture. I gave a Polaroid. I gave her the Polaroid of all of them together. So that was them painting the Jeep. They was painting the hood pink because that was something simple. I didn't need to do that. I wanted to draw the Jessica Rabbit on it. So I drew that up there, and I let somebody else spray paint on the hood. Stash. So this is Tangential Thoughts version 2. Version 2 has everything version 1 has, except it's only offered in hardcover. You see, because it's white, and if it was paperback and it got wet or anything, then good luck. You know what I'm saying? But it talks about how my family devised a whole scheme and plan to put me into the hospital, drug my food, had me sent off to a mental hospital, and I lost 8 days of my life. So Tangential Thoughts version 2 has everything version 1 has, with the quotes and the pictures. Boom, boom, boom. And then I spent the back half is I was in the back of my Jeep, just typed that thing up, and then had to, what was crazy is like I was in the back of the Jeep, I was typing it up, and as soon as I was about to go ahead and submit this jank, the battery went out, and it took a while for me to charge it. And then I think I ended up putting the MacBook in storage, and then I couldn't get it into my storage unit until like I had to call mad people for money to get my stuff out of storage because the MacBook was in storage. And then once I finally got it out, I took it out, published it, and then traded it in because my uncle actually gave me that MacBook, and I didn't want nothing to do with him. So, because he's part of the reason this whole thing. He's part of that scheme. So, I had sold all of that. You know what I'm saying? Just been on this path and this way, but just selling off and giving away anything that just reminds me of, you know what I'm saying, certain people's energies. So Tangential Thoughts version 1 and version 2. Now this one is where that's just a picture. That's just a sticker I got from the cause I got the pink Cash App card. I just thought the pink card was just different, bro. And you know the pink card was different because it sold out and you couldn't even get the shit. But I think everybody can get it now. But so yeah, this is where I actually keep track of all the cigars that I have smoked and give like an unprofessional review to it. So I haven't, even if my favorite cigar, I haven't had my favorite cigar this year yet. I've had, this year I smoked Leaf by Oscar, the Island Gem, and the Cicerone. I smoked those two. The Island Gem was terrible. The Cicerone was okay. Island Gem, I gave that a 6. Cicerone, I gave a 7.1. The Asylum 13, I gave that a 6.9. The only thing even making that thing even get up to a 6.9 instead of just even a 6 was the fact that it was a, you know what I'm saying, this was the jank for it. And if this was the rapper, one of the rappers for it, I can just show you. Look at this. So look how much space that is right there. Look how much more space that is. So it was a big cigar. So since it was a bigger cigar, it had a little more smoke time on it, just because of that. But that smoke, that ash was burning, and I was not right. And so yesterday I did. Okay. I didn't sabotage this shirt. Like when I just grabbed this shirt and I saw the collar, I was like, oh fuck, did I cut this shirt out? Because that was when I was going down this whole path in this wave here. I definitely needed something to drink, boy. Didn't even realize it. So when I first saw this shirt and I saw this right here, I was like, oh shit, did I cut this shit up too much? But no, thankfully all I did was just want to cut this up right here. Just the collar, because I think when I was putting the shirt on, I had to squeeze my hand, or it was too tight around my neck. Look, if I kind of put it together, you kind of see like how it was closing up on my neck like that. So I had to cut it just a little bit, just enough so it can stop squeezing my neck. Damn, the chips are stale. I should have. What's crazy is I keep seeing birds, right? And I don't know if Georgia, maybe because Georgia is considered south or southern, because you usually hear birds fly south for the winter. And you're like, bitch, it's cold, and the birds is still here. All birds put a pot of water or something. I gotta get rid of these chips. They weren't gonna last another day. I left them in the car. I should at least roll it out. But I didn't even do that. All right. So I wanted to give myself a little photo shoot with this, with the kimono, but that gray undertone wasn't rocking with it in my eyes. So now, much better, much better. Much better, much better. Yeah. Okay. I mean, the only other thing I can try to do now is see if only thing I can try to do now is see if this hat will go better. No, because this is what I wore in my freestyle joint. And it was there, but I did not like it for real. I'm trying to figure out what to wear with this kimono. Because I wore this black one with it. I couldn't put a bandana on with it. Oh, y'all lucky. You're lucky this hat right here ain't got no more, I lost the feathers on this shit. Wait when I find them feathers, bruh. Wait till I find them feathers. The feathers might be in the back too, no. Okay. Low key. Feathers might be somewhere in the back, but wait till I find them feathers, bruh. Wait till I find them feathers. But oh no, that joke just came to me from Goofy movie. Dang, bruh. This is actually kind of hard. This the hood burglar hat. Now, the thing, like, I think you can tell what I don't like about this hat. One, the fact that I guess my head too big, right? I got to keep pulling certain parts of it down. Yeah. Let me also change my glasses. Let me get my aviators. My prescription. My prescription aviators. All right. It's always going to be between these frames. I think I had these ones on yesterday, though. I think I had these. Yeah, I had these on for the past few days. So I think I can wear. I think it's time to bring the gold frames back just for a bit. You know what I'm saying? And then one day. I'm gonna have to like label. The only reason I can't sit here and label all my boxes is because one of my pair of glasses doesn't have its own box. Oh, that's because I was doing this shoot one time. Not even like this was on my way when I was doing my video recordings and whatnot. I started making my little music videos. When I first started, I was doing my one shot. I was fascinated with doing everything in one take, one shot. This is when I was doing those, and dude took he took the case that my shades was in. So I actually need a glasses case. I need a spare glasses case. And I low-key probably even need a, you know how your frame, I don't even know what this is called anymore. The lens. The lens gets a scratch in it. How the lens gets a scratch in it. If there's a way, I'm pretty sure there's a way like you can fill the scratches in so it's not scratched up. But yeah. Is this the look for today? Is this the look for today? Because these glasses right here, and this is why I don't wear them as much as I possibly would. One, they were my favorite frames, and two, this lens right here is super scratched up, so it's like my eye has to kind of like adjust seeing through that. All right. Oh, I can actually wear a watch today. Since I'm doing my little photo shoots and stuff, I should actually put a watch on. Yeah. Watch on. All right, I'm just trying to get used to having these glasses on right now. But my best pair of glasses is these white frames, so that's why I got to make sure they are super protected. All right. All right, that's enough chit chat. Because I also need to figure out, I want to do a photo shoot. And I want to do a cigar talk, but maybe I can clearly do cigar talk and visual. No, I can clearly do photo shoot and photo shoot and visuals. Man, I'm trying to figure. Or does this look better? No, the red and black aesthetic is all right. But I feel like this was calm to me. Yeah, I tried it. I tried it with the black one, but for some reason this tan one, I guess either it just fits me. Forget the outfit. It just, forget complimenting the outfit and the outfit going together. It compliments me. You know what I'm saying? So I'll let this sit. I'll come back to that a different day, another time. So today's agenda, photo shoot. Did I miss? I missed. What's up, Juice? What's up, Juice Bandit? Gang tap the 9. Juice Bandit. Man, don't come up here talking about you lost 21-0, 30-0, and daggone, what's that thing called? In Roblox, bruh. Getting whooped every day by a girl. I don't play by gentleman rules. I don't be letting the girls win. If they win, they actually won. But I still don't even tell them that. I'm like, I tell them I'll let you win. All right, so today's visuals is hell yeah, and even like with this shirt, even if it shows a little bit, it got red and black, so it's not clashing. And the fact that I cut that junk is making it look like I don't got a shirt underneath, but I do. So yeah, today's visuals is on the kimono, and I might have to shoot it from right there, so they can actually see the whole junk. So I gotta figure out. All right, so it's gonna be visuals and a photo shoot. I don't know what song I'm gonna use yet, but we'll see what happens. Got my gloves on and my scrubs on. Dr. Carter to the rescue. Excuse me if I'm late, but like a thief, it takes time to be this great. What's up? What's up? Angel, what's up, man? I ain't seen you in a hot minute. Is that the guess what? What's new with you? What's new with you? I ain't seen you in a hot minute. Happy New Year. I feel like I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays. Happy birthday. It's like, nah. What's up with you, gang? What's up with you, gang? What's going on with the people? All right, let me move these. I'm about to go ahead and jump into it. Tangential Thoughts, version 1, version 2 on Amazon. Boom. I got merch. So merch is books, autographed, signed copies of my book, or customized shirts. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. DM the Instagram for that. Gang tapping in. What's up, bandits? What it do, what it don't. What it do, what it don't, what it is, what it ain't. All right. I'm about to tap into the read. What's this? You know I'm in the mod right now. Or is that a part of Michigan? Like is I don't know. What's the mod mean? Success. Alright, let's see what we got. So starting with the love deck. First card. Energy that needs to be. You make me sound like a mod. What the heck is a mod, bro? Like, see, when I was teaching, I used to be up on all the new lingo and all the new. Asian. Oh, you're a moderator. Okay. Yes, you're a moderator for the channel. Yeah, you're a moderator because you loyal. You loyal to the soil. That's what you meant. I was trying to figure out what the heck is he talking about. You're a moderator. My fault. You was just being cool. Yes. Juice is a moderator for the channel. He stayed tapped in and tuned in on the lives and whatnot. It was only right. He had to get promoted. Got to get upgraded. You feel me? All right, first card is the energy that needs to be let go of. It's the flirt. The energy that needs to be let go of is the flirt. And so, you know, the first two I read intuitively. So, you know what I'm saying? Getting a little more serious. If you take out that fun part and you just be a little bit more intentional, a little bit more serious, like I told you. When I first got my book, when I first had the book, like, I wouldn't do this again now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't put Polaroids over top of my pictures in my writing. You know what I'm saying? I was playing too much. But, and I put everything there. So, and if I'm gonna come. So that's why I figured, if I'm gonna be doing cigar talk, I want to make sure I got a topic or something, you know what I'm saying? I want to take all this stuff much more serious. So like now my episodes of Cigar Talk have the intro. I got an intro now. So it's like, I got an intro and I'm sticking with the intro song. So if you look at the Cigar Talk episodes, like the official installments of my videos, I got an intro, I'm editing the intro, and I just at least edit the first part of it. And so the Cigar Talks, and so like I've done the photo shoot the past 2 days, like 2 days in a row, photo shoot, coming out to the whip and taking photos and being intentional about what my focus is. So yesterday the focus was on bandana. The other day my focus was on stepping out the car so you could at least see my pants. And you know what I'm saying, when I put the Project Extinction design on the pants. So just being more intentional about, for me, I'm saying being more intentional about what I'm creating. You know what I'm saying? What am I creating and producing? So that's why today I said, you know what? I'm doing my photo shoot today. It's going to be focused on kimono. Now, what I liked about the visuals yesterday, I'll start changing up on some of the filters. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. Tell God what you need. $1 billion. A bajillion, bajillion, babillion. Whatever is at the million, trillion. Oh, at the million is billion. At the billion is trillion. Now, I had to make sure I got to correct myself because, oh my goodness. They had NLE Chopper on the Jane again. This time, last time it was like 20 women versus him. This time, it was based off of, I guess it was around Halloween. And so it's based off cartoon. So first, this time I actually agree with some of the choices he was making and the people he exit. So first, who did he exit? Based off shoes, there's a couple people like he just cut off the shoes. When it got down like to the last three, the shorty was actually like, he asked us 10 times 10. Then he asked her, they asked her for 5 times 5. She got 25. She said that one right. Then he said, who, quote unquote, founded America? She laughed, George Washington. Oh, hell nah. She said George Washington. And they asked her one more fucking question. And she got that shit wrong too. And it was just like, oh shit. And yeah, so, but she was okay. She was hittable. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? She was hittable. But that's something niggas gotta be thinking about, bruh. Niggas gotta think about that. I remember somebody once told me, like, you gotta watch who you mix your jeans with, bruh. And boy, she had a body, she had a fat ass, but she was missing it. She was actually okay in the face. Cause you know sometimes they be having a body, but their face don't be matching. But she was actually okay in the face. Straight body, good body. Just dumb. And then the other shorty, I wasn't rocking with her little dominatrix. I wasn't rocking with her outfit. I wasn't rocking with her attitude. I wasn't rocking with nothing shit she was talking about. The other girl who ended up leaving, she was the cutest one. No. I think like the first girl that he asked was the cutest one. I was actually mad about that one. But the last one, she ended up Xing herself off. Like, she didn't really care. And then she even dropped her IG. I went to her IG. She just a regular, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because she had a BBL. Like, she was Lebanese. She was kind of cute in the face. Yeah, she was kind of cute in the face from what you could tell on the video. And then when I went to her page, I was like, damn, she whack as shit. Like, they want nothing to make her different. She was just another girl who got a BBL, and now she just live whatever life she lived. And but at least she ain't fake about it. Like, she ain't saying that, oh, she don't got one. She's like, yeah, she likes the BBL queen. And so it's like, when I looked at it, I'm like, cause it's like, sometimes I look at pictures, I'm like, damn, why the fuck would you take a picture? Like, this is the dumbest picture ever. And she had one of them pictures. Oh, because it was a trend. It was this whole thing. Cause you seen this one guy where he takes a picture of him holding his wife's hand, and so you don't ever see her. You just see her hand, right? So that was that trend, and all the bitches wanted that picture, the picture where they walking away, but some guy holding a hand. And so that was one. But her picture, she's on a boat. And so, mind you, the girls already be standing and making these weird, awkward poses in their pictures. So not only is she doing like this weird, awkward pose, she's also doing this thing where she's like reaching for the camera, and it's just dumb as fuck. It's just dumb as fuck. And I was just looking at this shit like, oh my gosh. Like, at first I gave her like 2 likes, but then I took my 2. I thank y'all for actually tapping in and tuning in with my copy. Keep lagging and whatnot. But we'll see. I'm gonna get a new phone or something, bro. 2 chains. I said, yeah. Ooh. 2 red cardinals. I would turn this shit the fuck around. I'll get out the car. Okay, one's red, and the other one's actually not red. It's like gray. So this band, this looks smaller than the other one. This band will go in my book. Damn it. There was a last cigar band, and I got to conserve space here. This one will probably go right here. It'll probably go right here. Because this big band, I'm not about to put this on my daggone cigar. I'm not about to put this on my jacket. So this band will go here. It's called Psycho 7, Ventura Cigar Company. Medicate your mind. And this one's cool because it actually, like some other cigars, I had to go do first cigar talk. My first official cigar talk that I was trying to really do and be serious about it was this one. The Melanio Maduro. Now, I had to go do my research on it. The wrapper was from, it was sun-grown in San Andreas. The binder and the filler were Nicaraguan. I gave it an 8 out of 10. It was a smooth cigar. I like the taste, I like the smoke, but I smoked it too fast. So this one actually tells you that the wrapper is from Dominican Republic. The binder is Mexican Sumatra, and the filler is a multi-country blend. And it even got like a doctor signature on it. It got a doctor signature on it too. So that's pretty cool. Because I also got to think, I got to look at these other cigar bands. Because one of my manifestations is that I always say, like, I'm a cigar band artist, right? I haven't gotten Grand Theft Auto visuals. So I need to do some Grand Theft Auto. I need to do my Grand Theft Auto visuals. So I haven't done enough cheap JaHaRaa. Grand Theft Auto, cigar band artist, RockStar. Because I got my guitar. So, oh yeah, that's the shit for today. The visuals today. All right, so in the visuals today, I need to have my guitar. I'm gonna have my guitar, smoke the cigar. And the dope thing about this is, I gotta set this up the right way because the purpose of the visuals is to show off the kimono. So I can't block that out. That's how I challenge myself as a photographer now. When I'm doing these visuals, I was like, okay, I wanna show off this, this, and this, and how do I do it? Now there's a couple things. The back of this guitar has Charizard on it. And the back of this kimono also has Charizard on it. So I'll probably just take this off for now. And I wonder who... That's gonna be the visuals. Okay. So that's how I'm working with it today. My visuals today. My visuals today is focus on the kimono. So one part of the visuals is like this. One part of the visuals is like this. Now this other band I'm going to put on the jacket. This other band I get to put on the jacket. Cool. So in one part of the visuals, I'll set it up so you can see this part with the Charizard. And then all right. Now, one thing I can tell is like I noticed on the light up part. This is that chocolatey, oaky taste that one of my mentors referred me to. That's what this has. It's not that spice that I like, but it has that, like that chocolatey, smoky, like this smoke smells like that chocolate flavor. It's smooth. And so it doesn't burn my nose or nothing like that. And so it gives off a mature vibe. Now, the cigar does not breathe well. And what does that mean? If it was breathing really well, you would see smoke coming out this end too. It's not doing that. And so with that, you got to pull a little harder on it to actually like to make some progress and some headway with this thing. Something else I can tell that I usually don't notice. This thing feels warm. Like sometimes I'm getting the other cigars, I don't feel this heat. I feel like I actually feel the heat off of this thing right now. It's actually hot down here. Like I understand when it's hot up here, but it actually feels hot. And I got gloves on. So the fact I can feel this heat down here, that I'm not sure what that refers to, but that's something else I'm noticing right now. And you know me, when I go to do that photo shoot, I'm looking at visuals. And so the smoke is, I'm gonna say below average. It's below average. I'm gonna get below average smoke visuals for this. But I need to go ahead and I need to write that shit down. That's what I need to do. The ash, a light gray. It's a light gray on the ash. That's cool. It ain't dark. It ain't dark. It ain't dark. It ain't dark. So just something to notice. As far as like its structure and its hold up, it's holding up pretty well. But those are some things I noted. Yeah, I put that band in the book. So, things to note. We always gotta ask, would I smoke it again? It's a yes. So that's automatic ratings, right? There's like certain automatic ratings. Automatically, if I say I would smoke it again, that's an automatic 7. Now, everything else after this has to be reasons to go for it to go beyond a 7. Now, the only reason I would give this anything beyond a 7 is because the smoke does not bother my nose and it has it's a chocolatey smell, and that gives like a mature vibe to it. So today's date is January 25th, 2024. I'm going to say kimono photo shoot. That's what I'm smoking it for, my kimono photo shoot. And automatic. Now, something got a 7.1. That was the one yesterday I gave it 7.4. I don't think it was better than the one yesterday. The one yesterday I gave it 7.42. I give it 7.2. It doesn't breathe easy. Light gray ash. It doesn't breathe easy. It's a light gray ash. Below average smoky needles. I'll get into the smoke time after. But the smoke has chocolatey or oaky taste. The smoke has a chocolatey or oaky taste, which gives it a mature feel. So that's what it's getting credit for. It's a 7 because I was smoking again. I'm giving it a 0.2 because that chocolate oak, like the smoke doesn't bother my nose. The one yesterday had a soft smoke and pull. It had decent smoke visuals. The visuals yesterday from the smoke off of that was pretty good. Average smoke time, yeah. So okay, yeah. All right. Okay. I haven't had a My Father joint yet, bro. I ain't had a My Father cigar yet this year. And oh, My Father just said they got a La Union. They got a new one coming out too. That's gonna be dope. All right, let's get back to this read. Let me get through this thing. All right, bet. Okay. Oh yeah, the energy I needed was the healer. And so instead of just trying to find what you're good at, find what you think is fun and just stay right there, because the more you do things you love and that you're happy doing, it's like that's all it's about, right? Just doing more of what makes you happy is healing and therapeutic. All right, and the last one is the energy that needs to be learned. And we got 36. 36. 3 plus 6 is 9. The hero. Because when he was asking her those math questions, bro, I was thinking about, man, I would have asked her 8 times 7. I would have asked her, you know what I'm saying, some of those ones that you be forgetting about. Any of the 11s is easy, unless you go like 11 times 12. Then you gotta actually kind of think about, okay, well, what's 11 times 12? Well, 11 times 10 would be the 110. 11 times 12 would just be the 121. But it'd be curious what she would have said it. Bro, that's why I said I want to do the jump. I'm gonna go around looking for smart, pretty bitches. Like, I'm gonna go around looking for smart, pretty bitches. Any bitch you gonna see me with, you gonna know she got a good head on her fucking shoulders, bro. That's why I want to be around. 36. All right, here's the energy that needs to be learned. Keep going with what you are currently working on, because there's a strong indication of positive outcomes and eventual success. It's the eventual part that be getting me. Advice, as you are being shown a way rather than having to seek it. The hero is willing to take on challenges and sacrifice for others on the way to improving the world in certain situations in order to leave a legacy of change behind. They thrive in leadership roles and provide inspiration and motivation for others, especially those that have lost their drive. The question, if you were to be a mentor, what would you be sharing? If you were a mentor, the question is, if you were a mentor, what would you be sharing? And so I do it, like, whether it's, the thing was, I was a teacher, so it was like, and that's one thing, when I used to have my students, they'd be like, yo, I'd rather just stay here all day. It's like, why can't you just teach all the subjects? And it's like, I technically kind of could, you know what I'm saying? So, but it's just like, but you just choose one as a high school and a college professor, you're going to go for what you prefer. And so my preference was math. So when I'm at the college, I taught pre-calculus. When I'm at the high school, I'm teaching a math course, whatever that, you know what I'm saying? I got to teach it. So, but All right, starting with the Archeo. The Archeo deck. $55. 555 with an 8. So I think I just logged into the library website and they said I'm like number 17 in line for the hot patients. And look at the things people are saying to you, what they're doing, what they're not doing, what they're wearing. And you don't question it. You don't gotta question it yourself. But you don't, well, you question it in your head and then you question why you think about it or perceive it a certain way. And so it's biting your tongue too. You know what I'm saying? That's how I've been looking at this as well whenever this come up. And I know, especially when I'm moving slow enough to just think about what I'm saying and doing or what's happening around me, just biting my tongue and it's just like, well, why the heck would you ask me this question? And sometimes, or why would you say this? Or, you know what I'm saying? And just thinking about those types of things. And like, it's patience behind this car because you move slower, talk slower. And you don't want to give off, well, you also want to give off as to what you're thinking as well. Because the less you say and the more you take in, you won that day. And so being able to glean information off people and just keeping your thoughts to yourself and being able to just sit and rest and reflect on your own thoughts whenever you're given a chance. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you're given a chance. So we got the observer. And yeah, it's when you just start to like see the things that people are saying and doing. And like the other day they asked me, did you used to sag your pants? And just from the position I was in, when I was like, it was like, why would you ask me that? That's such a random question. I was like, why would you ask me that? Of course they can't think of nothing. Oh, I don't know. It's just, yeah, it was a really random question. I had no explanation, right, for why asking that. So, but it makes me think like, okay, I look at what I'm wearing. Based off what I'm wearing and what you can see from the angle that you see me, what are you looking at, right? And then the other day, when, again, it was an opportunity. I turned down the opportunity to go make some money, but the question was, yeah, you can't come in here with no holes in your pants. And because I've been in a space where I'm not really caring about what I'm wearing. And so I had a hole right in my crotch area. And she pointed to it. So again, it's like that's the first thing you say when you walk into the room. Like the way that people are looking at you, how they're looking at you and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, bruh. Something about, you know what I'm saying? So, I also want to figure out where is the signal from your phone? What is it received from? Is it somewhere at the top? Stuff like that. Is it on the back? Is it on the front of the phone? Like, you know what I'm saying? Where's the position for the signal transmitter, I guess? Assumingly it'll be at the top. Yeah, towards the back because the camera's in the front and stuff. But we got the observer. The next card is the grace card. And so you see that there's a free-flowing energy behind this. And if I can remember, it's not Bruce Lee, but he's like, be like water. And you know, water takes the shape of whatever container that it's in. And it's not going against the grain at all. Not going against the grain. And just going with the flow of the energy and using that to the best of your ability. And so there's no force behind this. There's no force behind this. So we got the Observer, we got the Grace card, and one more. The Hyrith. The reason I hate this is this is a card of nostalgia looking back. We got the full moon coming up. We got that full moon energy wrestling with, I guess, yesterday to today, tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Within these next few days and ranges, got this full moon energy that we're working with. But we got the Hyrith card. It's a card of nostalgia, looking back on the past. And this always reminds me of when Thanos snapped his fingers and everybody started disappearing. But the thing is, one of my quotes that I like, it was so random crazy because quotes and things stick out to me. And this one was so random because it was at night and the guy was walking his dog and I asked him how he's doing. He's like, this is the best day of my life. And the reason he says because yesterday is gone, tomorrow isn't promised, and today is the only day I have. Today is the best day of my life. So using the energy and being present in the moment. You can't change the past, but you can learn from it. Learn what not to do again. Learn what you can do and who you can trust and who not to trust. So these are the three for us. We got the Observer, we got the Grace card, and we got the Hyrith. And so what I would say, the kind of energy behind this is if you use your past experiences and lessons to gracefully navigate through certain situations, because it's the Observer here, and there's a patience behind this, and it's not a speaking so much. And so use those past experiences, situations that you went through that were either troubling or traumatic, and how can you get through those differently? You know what I'm saying? That's how you show the universe that you've grown, when you're able to react differently to a situation. Because sometimes that demon that you overcame, it comes up again in another person. And you like, yo, I just overcame, I beat this already. Or you don't even know that it's realized, but you see it coming up in another person, another form. And so it's like, all right, I've seen this before. I've talked to a person like this before. I've seen this energy before. And so overcoming it that way. So those are the first three for us. Now the next 6 are external influences and factors. We got the poet. The poet and the artist are lumped together and they're deemed, that low part of society. But at the same time, one of the biggest industries is entertainment. And who entertains everybody? The poet does this with his words. The artist does this with his images. Oh, I love the quote that somebody said yesterday. The artist is like the portal to heaven. Because the artist is bringing down those images and they got a vision. And so they bring down certain manifestations. And the poet does what? The poet talks about it in a certain way. And the poet makes you see things visually. You know how they always say, like, look for the white dinosaur. And if I say white dinosaur, you have to picture that. But with my words, I made you picture a white dinosaur. The artist is going to paint the white dinosaur because we don't officially know what colors dinosaurs were. Dinosaurs there might have been some white dinosaurs. There might have been some black dinosaurs. There might have been some purple dinosaurs like Barney. You know what I'm saying? Or they might have been green or red. Like, it would have been really cool, right? It would have been really cool. Dinosaurs. That's why my Project Extinction design is in all the colors. You know what I'm saying? It's in all the colors. They might have been pink and purple. Yeah, they really might have been pink and purple, but we don't know. We don't know. Got the demon right there. All right. We got the poet. Next. We got the dreamer. Now the dreamer, these are bows, sparrows, and arrows. And these are dreams, thoughts, and inspiration. And those are all in alignment. And this is the Egyptian god Thoth. This is Thoth and Hermes. And how effortlessly going back and forth between the words words as images and images as words, going back and forth between those two. Going back and forth between those two. So that's kind of poet card to come out and the artist card to come out, and then the dreamer. And the other thing I like that card, when I read up on it the other day, that card was saying was, it was saying that it phrased it a lot better. But it's one thing I be trying to hit on too. The fact that everything that you do throughout the day, it stores all that energy and passes it off into the ether. And so when I connect that to Think and Grow Rich, Think and Grow Rich talked about writing down a manifestation and looking at it, reading it every day, saying it all the time, and that it had, Think and Grow Rich also talked about when you go to sleep at night, your spirit. It had a little poem in there. It talked about your spirit going, when you go to sleep, going off, because your subconscious never stops working, right? And it says your spirit goes off into the ether and looks out and seeks those energies and instances and frequencies that are going to align with what you impressed upon it. And so that card talked about that as well. Taking the energy from the day off into the Akashic records and then coming back. And next card is the Fatalis. Even though you can't see where you're going and where you're headed, it's about having faith and taking one step at a time. So these three right here, this is decent. You got the poet, even if you're using your words to manifest your dreams in reality, making wishes, and even though you can't see where you're going, just trusting that you're on the right path. So, like when I mentioned that whole thing about Think and Grow Rich, right? The manifestation I used to write down a lot, and I got proof for it. I got proof. I'm pretty sure. Hopefully by now you understand that. If I say I've written it down multiple times in plenty of places, like I have. It was, by the time I'm 35 years old, I'll be earning $500,000 annually through my rolling education, my art business, and my art ventures, and my dog business that allow me to hire trustful others, especially young people, so they can practice financial responsibility at a younger age. That was mine. Yeah, it was $500,000 annually. That was one of my manifestations. And then we got the eccentric card. We got the eccentric card. And it's not that the rules and laws don't exist, they just don't apply to us. And sometimes I looked at, I look back on my life sometimes, I'm like, yo, dang, how I got certain, to get certain places or be in certain, like my first teaching job, it was just so cool. Me and the principal was also in the same fraternity. And I ended up tutoring his daughter, and then all I had to do was just finish my program, and I got the job. Like, it was so easy. Oh, not only that, right? I had actually signed a contract because I wasn't sure, and because they was faking on me, right? They was acting like they weren't gonna hire me. He's like, oh, you just can't just bank on the fact that I'm gonna hire you and this and that. I was like, okay. And so I went to another job interview, got the job, signed it, and right before the school year started, the lady, she said, I gotta ask, even though I already know the answer. She's like, are you in the contract? I was like, yes. You know what I'm saying? So we had to get me out of that contract to go to sign this other contract so I could be at the school. But yeah, man, it's always mad cool, man. It's always mad cool. But again, you'd rather have a lot of options than no options. You got the Wanderer. And again, even though we had this Fatalis here, this Fatalis can't see where they're going. And then we got the Wanderer here, and it's like, if you let him follow you, he'll take you on this wild, great adventure. You're gonna have some fun, and you may not know where you're at, but if you leave him and you decide to abandon, if you don't trust him, then he can abandon you and leave you right where you're at, in the middle of nowhere, just stuck. You know what I'm saying? Just stuck. So trust him. And then last but not least, the demon card came right back out. We got the demon card, and this is your vices, addictions, and repulsions. are your weaknesses. And so, things to think about. One thing I be thinking about with that card now is think about what really, I be thinking about the stuff that annoys me, right? Now, I watched this one guy. I need to think about what I want to do with this card. I need to finish my card. This is my first tarot card I made. I need to finish it. And when I say finish it, I want to seal it. Well, I got glue, so I could just glue these two pieces back together. I could glue it back up there just to seal it because I always want to keep it and protect it. I just want to keep it and seal it and protect it. But will it come off of this one? It's like stuck to this back piece. It's stuck to the silver backing. And the reason I haven't put it in the actual deck, because it's bigger. Well, it's not that much bigger. I could just cut the whatchamacallit off. I could cut the plastic off a little bit. But I also want to have, like, this book right here was cool because it gave you 2 free cards to make your own tarot cards. And this was the first tarot card I made. The other tarot card I ended up using because I lost a card in my OG deck. And so I just put that card in my OG deck. And I didn't do anything. It's just blank. It's for the Wheel of Fortune. And so, but this one, oh, this challenges you to, is it at the back? If you want to go further into your own personal mythology, I like that. That's empowerment, your own personal mythology. To form and develop your own archeo, you'll need to transpose my interpretation and understanding of the cards for your own. So it gave you some questions. And then he also has archeo tales. So like there's a little story, or what are these called? Drabbles. He said, I encourage you to try writing your own drabbles. The following 40 short stories aren't an attempt to define or summarize the individual archeo. They're meant to give you a sense of the character's emotional tone and spirit that drives them. If you bother to count, you'll see that the stories are all drabbles, exactly 100 words long. The reason I chose such a tight form was to force me to be exact. Definitely need an energy drink, bro. Yeah. wanted to do was you have the list of questions that you can answer to help you make your drabble. And a drabble is a short story that is exactly 100 words long. And it's supposed to give you the emotional state and what drives the character. Now, the first one says, how big or small is your country? Now, those are things to think about, right? You've heard strength in numbers. You see this shit? I'm gonna give it a couple more, but after that, I gotta set it down so I can do a photo shoot. Now, it says, how big or small is your country? Now, you've heard strength in numbers. So, you gotta think of decency, right? Because, and okay, like in the movie 300, dude was like, there's this scene in the movie 300, right? And he was, I forget how many whatchamacallits, but he was like, the dude wants to join up with King Leonidas. And he was like, yeah, we got all these. He's talking about like how many he's bringing to them and that he think can help. So this is what he does, right? He looks at everybody. He says, what is your profession? What do you do? He said, I'm a pottery maker. Well, you, what is your profession? What do you do? I'm an artisan. You, what is your profession? What do you do? They said all this regular shit, right? Then he looked back. He said, Spartans, what is your profession? Who? He's like, man, I got 300 warriors with me, bruh. I got 300 soldiers with me. I got more soldiers with me than you got with you. You know what I'm saying? So that right there is like, you can have a whole bunch of people, but what are all your people good at? So when Elon came in and took over Twitter, he fired over 80% of the company. He was like, why the fuck do I have all these fucking people here? And I can have this, how I can have this many people to do all them other fucking people's job. And so when you start thinking about numbers, there can be strength in numbers, but if you got, it's a difference between having 100 soldiers and having 99 barbers, veterinarians, and then one soldier. You know what I'm saying? That 100 ain't equal to the other 100. So it's about having skill within the numbers, that set that you do have. So, because there's been armies, there have been smaller armies that have beat bigger armies. It's about skill set, mentality. So those are things to think about. So how big or small? I think you can kind of say, I'm going medium. Because both big and small are both subjective. Some people think having a 50,000 soldiers in your army is a little or a lot. just depends. And another country could have 100,000 soldiers, but they may not be as skilled or as talented as that 50,000. So I'm gonna go medium. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up to see what size of armies look like. But my army is gonna be a medium size because I can't have a whole bunch of niggas who don't know how to do shit. At the same time, I do want to have enough skilled people to be able to get some shit done. What is your country's geography and terrain like? Oh yeah, if you come over here, bitch, we're gonna be in the woods, bitch. Woods and caves. It's gonna be mountains in this shit. We gonna be up in the mountains. So if you gonna come try to get us, bitch, you gotta climb this fucking mountain to get to us. If you gonna try to get to us, we're gonna be in the middle of the fucking woods to get us. So it's a heavy greenery, heavy mountains and woods. I like this one guy. His Airbnb is tree houses. He has 4 fucking tree houses. Niggas can take showers and outside, but it would be private because the back of the house and the back of the tree house is a shower, but the only thing that's behind it is a fucking mountains and woods and shit. Like there's nothing behind it, so can't nobody see you. But so you be taking an outside shower. That shit is fucking lit. Does it have? And does it vary in different parts? That's some shit to think about too. Cause like even if you look at the US, like it's super rainy in Oregon and it's always sunny in California. It's super hot desert like in Texas. You got this mix of weather over on the East Coast. We got all types of shit over here. You always got, you got the tornado valley in the middle. Then it's like that type of, what type of climate does it have? Cause you gotta think about if you're growing crops, you need the variations in the seasons. Now I don't care for the cold, but you understand how the cold can help you, because that's what took Napoleon out. That was Napoleon's downfall. Napoleon tried to invade Russia during the fucking winter. The Russians live in that shit. You wasn't about to win that. That was Napoleon's downfall, but he had too big of an ego. He kept going. That's some shit. So the weather, cold weather, like them niggas know how to thrive in that shit, so it can help them. And that's a disadvantage for other niggas who try to come in. So having that cold part, that could help you. But we like Jamaica because shit. Well, Jamaica is Caribbean. And you know, if you ever been to DR or any of them countries down there, it might fucking rain for 10 minutes randomly in the middle of the fucking day. That's just some shit that just happened. That's the Caribbean weather. What kind of climate does it have? I'm trying to think. You want the sunny shit. You want a variation in climate. How big a population inhabits in your country, and what's the makeup? How big of a population do we want? Because when you think about this shit, right, you've heard of people who have population control, you know what I'm saying? They start killing off certain, you know what I'm saying, shit. It's like, oh, hell no. Y'all gonna be taking up all the resources, or you're not productive to society and shit like that. Those are things you gotta think about when you start to rule a country, right? Like, damn, our resources and being self-sufficient. What's the currency? I suggest you don't choose barter. It precludes the possibility of inventive tender. Just that's how because it's like, why does money exist? How do we get to the point where we have money, right? So let's go ahead and make a currency system. And it's things you gotta think about, right? Like a cashless society, right? What we're trying to move towards. But you very well understand that when it's like that, how much control do you have over your money? If technology and any shit go out, you no longer have your money. So it's like, that's why you always want to have physical money on hand. Cash is king. What are there in the way of animals on land, underwater, and in the sky? Can they speak? Do some of them have qualities or peculiarities? That's another thing. Like, I love my dog Bailey. I love Bailey. And sometimes she can't really talk. She can't speak, right? One of the quotes I like behind that, though, is pets and animals were supposed to show us that love and loyalty don't require words. But if Bailey could say certain shit, it'd be like, it's like, do you want your animal to talk and actually have a conversation with you? Because then if it can actually talk and think and say some shit to you, what would your animal say to you? And would you now, what if, what if you could actually have beef with your own pet, your own animal, like, damn, man, I fucking raised you. And this and the third, you want to go out and do X, Y, and Z? Oh, some shit. That's some shit, right? Remember? Bad joke, but niggas was like having a kids are like having a pet as having your come as a pet. Cause that shit can talk back and it can do what the fuck you want to do. Train your kids as a pet. How does your country run politically? Oh well, if I'm looking back in society and history, bitch, I'm running a monarchy, a dictatorship, whatever the fuck that is. I'm an emperor. Cause when you look at the niggas who ran this shit, right? Pharaohs and shit. You want that shit where niggas is automatically gonna don you and give you that respect. And whatever the fuck you do and whatever you say goes. They just gotta trust that you're gonna do the right shit. This democracy shit. It's too many chiefs, not enough Indians. So, how do the Indians run this shit? It's a chief, bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's one chief. We ain't got multiple. I might talk to you about X, Y, and Z, but bitch, I run shit here. You just live here. That King Kong shit. What beliefs are held by the people and possibly the animals? Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. If you don't like it, leave the fucking country. We'll export you. What does the night sky look like? Now, that black night sky is scary, right? Without those stars. The night sky, though. What color would you make the night sky look like? I would make the night sky. I want a decent color. You see how like our sky is, typically the day sky is blue or, what I'm saying, blue. These are real things you gotta think about because colors give off certain emotions. So if you had like a red sky, people would be amped up and charged up and, more aggressive, more angry, doing a lot of shit. I would go with like a deep purple. A deep purple or a deep pink. Like that's night. The daytime, we can keep it blue. We can keep it blue. That black is night. I don't know. Would you get rid of a black night sky? That black night sky? I would do that for a black night sky. Because people look forward to that, or would they be scared of it? Maybe like once a week for like an extended period of time. Maybe for like 24 hours. Niggas gotta live in the dark. Niggas gotta live in the dark for 24 hours once a week. Historically, how did your country come to be? That's something to think about. Was it always a great country and you just had to whatchamacallit, or did you have to build it up out the mud? Like, did you have to have a country resurge out of the ashes of another country? What else can you say about your country that will make it tangible? I'm not sure I want to answer that question. All right, I low-key had a name for my country already. It's called the Imagic Nation. Like imagination, image nation. The land of psychic healers. Like Egypt. The Egyptians, the Gypsies, the land of the Gypsies. Kemet land. That's why it's called Kim Dynasty. What's the name of your country? Once you begin to take ownership of the country you've chosen to build within you, it's curious how real it becomes to you and how it can act as a stabilizing factor in your day-to-day reality. Eventually, you will see how it functions as a source of your creative imagination. And so that's why, because my original name for my art company was called Brain Release. It was called Brain Release. I didn't like having ideas and forgetting about them. So that's why I used to just jot stuff down or just put little images or write down quotes that I like. It was brain release, getting everything on my brain into the world. And now when I change it to Imagination, Imagic Nation, it was the land of the psychic healers. It's still in Kim Dynasty. So that's like an ode to Egypt. The original name for Egypt was Kemet, right? Kim. And the name for Egypt now is after, I think, a Greek conqueror, and his name was Egyptos, and he overtook it. And so it's still like, that's how I still become, I see like, now my Instagram changed from Brain Release to Kim Dynasty. The YouTube is Kim Dynasty, and you see Chief JaHaRaa, Spiritual Bandit. Oh, the ash was lasting. I think that was my hint to go ahead and stop this. And that was also the last question, so. All right, let's get back. That was so Archeo deck is done. Archeo deck is done. So let me, because at the end I'll be trying to like clean up. Where the rest of the deck go? Oh. Damn, what the fuck? All right, move into the OG deck. Move into the OG deck. All right, let's actually get some tarot. All right, finally move to the tarot. All right, move past the oracles. Move past the oracles. The sun coming out now. The sun coming out. Let's bring it up in here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get a couple of these. What is the advice for today? What is the energy we should embrace and embody? What is the advice for today? What What is the energy we should embrace and embody? First card is the Hangman. Now, this is a card of perspective, and he sees the world. He's looking at the same situation you're looking at, just from a different point of view. And he's chilling. He's comfortable right here. And so, who's right? The way he sees it or the way you see it? Got the Hangman. Next. What is the advice for today? What is the energy we should embrace and embody? You got this 5 of Wands coming out. I'll take it. We don't shy away from conflict. But this 5 of Wands. Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag, fire energy, and this is competition. This is competition. And so, the things about that, though, is that they're training. They're in training. They're not swords. It ain't the 5 of Swords. It's the 5 of Wands here. So, in training and competition, building up, practicing tactics. You know what I'm saying? Even with me, like, how you see how clearly, like, I still read. If I'm unsure about my cards, I still read up on it. I'm training, practicing. And then we see the 4 of Swords. So Swords is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and this is reflective, meditative. Not taking too much action, but thinking about what you're going to do next, seeking and planning. At the bottom of the deck, we got the Star. And that's hope, wishes, dreams coming true. Bottom of the deck, we got the Star. So, excuse me. Oh, that was 44 seconds. So, 444. Thank you. All right, next. All right, clarifying the Hangman. What is the advice for today? What is the energy we should embrace and embody? What is the advice for today? What is the energy we should embrace and embody? With the Hangman, we got the Hermit. Now, this is solo, solitude, and the Hermit has gained a lot of wisdom, and the advice now here is to shine his light on his path as he continues to move forward. And so 2 cards, both major arcana. You see the Hangman? You see this light right here? His head is illuminated, and then you got the light right here. So continue to move forward. The advice is that you continue to move forward with this new perspective that you have. Clarifying the 5 of Wands. Strength card. Some more fire energy, Leo. We see a lot of things lit up here, right? And so with the 5 of Wands, the Strength card, continue to just push forward. And clarifying the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords. We got Judgment. All right, so everything that just came out right here is heavy on the major arcana. So that's that energy outside of us that we're working with. And this is waking up to a brand new life here. Archangel, usually it's the Angel Gabriel bringing on this message here and waking these people up. That's coming over top of the 4 of Swords. And so even like that, right? The people right here, these skeletons, what were they doing? They were sleeping. And then this is waking up to his brand new life. Bottom of the deck, got the Queen of Cups, the Court card. Can represent a person embodying some water energy. Very nurturing energy there. And then, about time to end this reading. And I can go ahead and do my my visuals for today. So my visuals for today focus on the kimono. My visuals for today are focused on the kimono. I almost said Moto. Hello, Moto. I also applied for this contest where you will have to, like, you can't use your phone for a month, but you get $10,000. I said, hell yeah, give me that shit. My phone, I can only use my phone on fucking Wi-Fi now anyway. And they gonna give you a flip phone. I said, oh hell yeah, I might be lit off this bitch. I hope they give me a Razr, cause them shits is fine. I hope I don't gotta give it back. Cause that shit was fine. Give me a new phone. Yeah, if you actually give me a phone that can actually work, you know what I'm saying? Throwback days, no FaceTime. Fuck the FaceTime. Bitch, call me for real. Then you gotta actually listen to what the fucking person gotta say. Alright. Heavy major arcana. Heavy major arcana. The Hangman, the Hermit, and now it's the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant is receiving education, information, wisdom. It's that mentor giving blessings or information to these two people right here. One's strong, one's weak, one's rich, one's poor. It doesn't matter who you are. When you are ready, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. All right, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear, the master. So we got the Hierophant, and that's being committed as well. All right, next, see the Justice, Empress, Justice, and then Seven of Swords. Next one, clarifying the Five of Wands and the Strength. Clarifying the Five of Wands and the Strength. I'll take it. We got this Knight of Cups. So this is a court card. Cups is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Now, this is the Knight in Shining Armor. Of all the Knights, this is the one that is offering, you know what I'm saying, you know how to say love, emotions, or, you know what I'm saying, just somebody coming in to save the day for you. So for me, how I can even resonate with this, yesterday, right, what be getting me is that things be cutting down to the end and deadlines. So technically, I have to go meet my parole officer tomorrow. And I have to turn in, I haven't turned in all my shit yet. And so, but last night, randomly, I got a message, and the message was, hey, I'm going to print off your stuff. I'm going to get the ink in this and the third, and then we're going to send that to you so you can have that signed, and you can go ahead and deliver that. So we got the Five of Wands, we got the Shrimp card, and now we got this Knight of Cups. So, but like I said, this is competition. You know what I'm saying? This is competition. So even there's this competitive people fighting for this person, you know what I'm saying, here, but having to overcome that. And one thing, because you know what I'm saying, I watch other people's channels and how they say that one thing, other people trying to get in the way of your connection and your relationships. And so that's just something to be mindful of, because, and that's something that you gotta overcome, right? Especially like, everybody wants an attractive person, right? But if you got an attractive person, other people are going to be attracted to your person. You can't help that. You can't help that. And so we have this Two of Pentacles at the bottom for that. This is juggling energy. You can't help that. But if you want that, right? If you want an attractive person, you got to understand what comes with that. And so you and that person, you got to be to trust that person is going to act and because that's what loyalty is, right? How do you act? How do you talk? Thank you for voting on the poll. How do you act? How do you talk when people are not around? Loyalty when and so this timer, that right there had to make me be present and seeing what the time it is. So hot. So hot in here. The timer not moving. So okay, there it is. All right. So the way that my ex used to talk about me to the niggas, with the niggas in her DMs and to her mom, she used to dog me out, right? And then I was in such space where I would still come home and be like, damn, man, like, this how you really think and feel about me? And how can I change that shit? Like, I want you to talk about me in a positive way, in a positive light. And that is not what the fuck you need. That's not the headspace you need to be in. Like, and that's one thing I learned. Like, even when I talked to my pastor's wife, she was like, it doesn't matter who she's talking to, when she's around, she always talks positive about her husband. It doesn't matter how she's feeling. It don't matter what the situation is. She's always gonna talk positive about her husband. And just think about that, right? And so that bitch, she would get mad and she would talk about me bad mouth me to her mom, go in her DMs and start entertaining all these other niggas. And it was just some shit, bro. It was just some shit. And I would still want to come home. I was still trying to come home and be good and be right, knowing that she just talking about me crazy. That was just some shit, bro. That was. And so now, if I even think somebody talking about me a certain way or this and that there, I just don't want to even have that conversation. I just don't talk to people. You know what I'm saying? Because I just know, like, all right, you're going to talk about me a certain way. You're going to treat me a certain way. So, da-da-da. Who deserves your loyalty? The people who never made you question theirs. All right. And let's go. All right. What's this one? 4 Swords and Judgment. 4 Swords and Judgment. All right. I just blinded myself a little bit by the sun. So what is the advice for today? Last but not least, got the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is a very independent energy as well. He has all these cups and he's like, look at all of this. You know what I'm saying? Just look at it. Cups is water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And this is balancing out your emotions. Well, 9 isn't even a stable number. But the way he stacked these up, almost like bowling pins, right? Boom, boom, boom. 4 Swords, Judgment, and then the 9 of Cups. So, like we said, resting, thinking about it, and then people were sleeping. They were sleeping, waking up, and then to this emotional fulfillment, waking up to this emotional fulfillment. And so, that was the read, bro. And what we said at the bottom of the deck, brand new start. But you gotta have faith to take that leap. And what they say, what is faith? I guess Martin Luther King, right? Because his birthday just passed, or Martin Luther King Day just passed. And it was one of his quotes, I think it's his quote, is faith is taking that first step even though you don't see it. Even though you don't see it. So that was the read. That was the energy read for today. And now I'm going to do my visuals. I'm gonna get my visuals. I don't even have a song, but it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna record the visuals and we'll get the song later. That's the thing, I can edit it to whatever song I'm sitting here looking at, right? So, and I did some cool edits yesterday. Well, I think they're cool. I think they're aesthetically pleasing. So, I gotta figure out a song. Because I was trying to figure out, well, what genre of song have I not chosen? I've done classical. Clearly, I've done hip hop and R&B. Done jazz. I don't know any good jazz songs. Could probably maybe try some opera. Maybe we could try some opera. Like, yeah. The one of the now, cause I've been on this wave of I'm watching all these other videos that people share, go viral and shit. Man, I look at these other fucking videos. I'm like, yo, these videos are ass, bro. But niggas share them because of the funny, whatever the fuck this shit is, right? But I'm like, yo, if I'm gonna do these edits, I'm gonna make them actually good. I'm gonna actually have some good edits and shit. Like, so that's why my edits, I focus on actual good visuals, bro. I don't focus on trying to make niggas laugh and shit. I mean, doing my cigar talk, I think niggas thought it was funny because I was actually singing. I tried to sing, right? I tried to sing popping. But my visuals, bruh, is hitting, bruh. I'm not for that funny shit. My visuals, I'm an artist, bro. My visuals, my artistic visuals gotta be fucking lit, bro. So, yeah, I'm about to do my photo shoot. Let me get off of this jank. Actually, about to hit the 2-hour mark, so. Because it's at 1:19. So, the focus of the visuals will be the kimono. As I was doing this, at one part, when I'm lighting a cigar, I'm gonna have this in the background. And then another part, I'm gonna put it on, and I wanna have my guitar showing. So they can see Charizard on the guitar and on the back of the kimono. And then the front of the joint, you got Project Extinction vibes. You got the Project Extinction there in here. All right. This has been another episode of Tangential Thoughts Chat Show. I'm your chief, JaHaRaa. Visuals to look out for. I kind of did this. This can almost be like the cigar talk because I just want a cigar in the middle of this thing. And so I kind of already did cigar talk. And photo shoot and some visuals. Just gotta get some visuals. I'm gonna edit that up and I'm gonna make a new music video short. Classical music, hell no. I just gotta figure out a dope song. Let me see if it's actually up here. Let me see if I even. No, any no songs up here for real. Only songs on this library right now is Poppin'. I've done that visual multiple times already. Privacy, I low-key kind of did once. Life of the part I wouldn't do. Snake, only part in Snake. I lost my Snake. On me, Surf Swag, 3P, 24, Say It. Say It might be kind of hot. Say It might be kind of hot. Oh, Shy, If I Ever Fall in Love Again. That's a classic. I'm gonna listen to And If I Ever Fall in Love. That song. I'm gonna record that one. Yeah, I'm gonna record that one. Okay, because that's gonna be new because I'm gonna go with the acapella version, of course, right? I'm gonna go with the acapella version. And then Say It. Say It is dope too. Because it's just deep. It's like, that's how the jump start. He be talking. Whatever he be fucking saying. Why don't you tell me? Okay, I got 102 and 25, so it's 2 to 2 in the middle of that time. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna listen to Say It, and I'm gonna listen to. Look, let's see if I can I think I can get it a little bit before it even try to whatchamacallit. So let me see, Say It. Let's see if we can play Say It, Neo. Close the doors. This whole the intro part right there, bruh. That whole intro part right there, that's like, close the door. That's it's super sensual vibes. Like yesterday, I was recording the visuals in black and white, so that's what that can do it again. Damn. Hell yeah, bruh. Wait till I start getting other people in these visuals, bruh. So say it, and then what was the other one? Shy. You would think that's the only song that they ever had. The way niggas play that song. Oh, this don't even got enough love on it. Hell yeah. Alright, so that's the song I'm gonna use. I got my visuals, I got my songs. I got my songs. So the visuals today will probably be to either one or both of those songs. It just depends on what's hit. What's hit. All right, thank you for your time, energy, patience, and attention. This is definitely, if you got to this far in the fucking shit, oh, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Because this was a lot of disconnects and reconnects. Yeah. Jackie. And this is how much I got left. So, that right there, it made it. That right there, say the rest of this up. And I'm going to get my visuals for today. Get my visuals. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, thank you so much for your time, energy, patience, and attention. Donate to the channel. Cash App only. That's all we got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, thank you. Books. Buy my books. Buy my books. Buy my books. On Amazon. I got a new book called Art vs. Artist if you want to look at my poetry. It's 2. The shorter version has 25 little freestyles in it. I think it got 25, or at least got 25 pages. I had to get it done, published in one day. And then the other one has about 50 more answers and a puzzle and a maze. Art vs. Artist, Mamba Edition, 2024. Let's go. I published both of those books this month. Let's go. Let's get it. All right. Thank you.